After their high-profile split, the bitterness between Kylian Mbappé and Paris Saint-Germain refuses to fade. Mbappé has officially filed a complaint with the French football authorities, accusing PSG of moral harassment and financial blackmail. The French star claims the club deliberately isolated him from the first team, pressured him to extend his contract, and withheld bonuses and wages he believes are rightfully his after he refused to sign a new deal and chose to join Real Madrid instead. This legal move essentially reopens old wounds, with Mbappé determined to confront what he describes as PSG's strategy of punishing him for not bending to their demands. It turns their breakup into an ongoing courtroom battle that's anything but over, with the World Cup winner using his summer downtime to fuel the latest escalation in their feud. Few player club breakups in football have turned as bitter and prolonged as the feud between Kylian Mbappé and Paris Saint-Germain. Both sides got what they said they wanted. PSG finally won the Champions League, delivering Qatar's long-sought glory, while Mbappé fulfilled his boyhood dream by joining Real Madrid. But neither seems content to simply move on. The real prize now is public victory over the other. According to French media reports, the Paris public prosecutor formally opened a preliminary investigation into allegations of harassment and blackmail on June 24, 2025, after receiving Mbappé's complaint. The case has been referred to the Unit for Crimes Against Individuals and assigned to 2 independent magistrates, escalating the tension in a relationship that had already fractured beyond repair. The trouble dates back to July 2023. When Mbappé made it clear he wouldn't extend his contract with PSG, signaling his desire to join Real Madrid in summer 2024. PSG felt betrayed and threatened to sideline him for the entire 2023-24 season. Intervention from manager Luis Enrique eventually led to a compromise that allowed Mbappé to play, but only after he reportedly agreed to forgo a massive $35 million loyalty bonus. Mbappé now claims that PSG's threat to exclude him from the squad if he didn't sign a new deal, and their demand he give up that bonus, amounted to severe psychological pressure and blackmail. He and his legal team see firm grounds for a lawsuit. Notably, in January 2024, the French Players Union had already raised alarms with Ligue 1 clubs about harassment and coercion tactics, especially the practice of benching players who refuse to renew or leave on club-approved terms. Mbappé's decision to sue PSG is an extraordinary and rare case in football history. It's almost unheard of for the relationship between a star player and his former club to become so thoroughly poisoned, extending from unpaid salary disputes to claims of psychological harassment. This latest lawsuit is only one front in a broader legal battle. Mbappé's camp says PSG still owes him around €55 million in unpaid salary and bonuses. In April, the 26-year-old successfully petitioned a French court to freeze this sum pending a final ruling. PSG responded immediately with a counterclaim demanding that the freeze be lifted and arguing that it's actually Mbappé who owes them money. These moves have further inflamed tensions between the player and the Parisian club, escalating their contract dispute into a full-blown courtroom fight over both financial obligations and allegations of emotional abuse. The case is now being seen as a pressure cooker moment, a rare open hostility between a superstar and the management, club leadership, and even sections of fans. As Mbappé works to regain peak fitness and prepares for the FIFA Club World Cup with Real Madrid, this lawsuit might set an important precedent for how elite clubs handle relationships with their top talents. It shows that once both sides part ways, they can see each other as outright adversaries, ready to discard years of partnership without hesitation. Clubs will have to be better prepared legally to protect themselves when big personalities like Mbappé, whose time at PSG was marked by ambition and conflict, move on. It underlines how shining under the lights of Paris can quickly fade compared to the allure of wearing the iconic white of Real Madrid. Once again, we see the unshakable character of the French superstar. Taking on the power and prestige of PSG on his own is testament to the outsized ego and iron will that only certain world-class players possess. While it draws plenty of controversy, you can't deny the rare courage it takes to challenge such a giant. The final question of when this feud between Mbappe and PSG will truly end remains unanswered. All that's certain is that it continues to be an embarrassing, messy saga for both a club and a player once seen as their crown jewel. From love to bitterness. That's the phrase that perfectly sums up this dramatic French football affair.